back to the Social Boys Podcast. I'm your host, Logan O'Brien. Joined
Speed round.
by
Come on, you had it. All right, take it from the start.
Oh, no, I'm slowing down because I don't listen to you. Dan Oscar, me, Big Fat Tyler, and not as always, and our guest today, Matt McArthur, everybody.
Hello, thank you very much.
A South Shore boy by extension.
Yes. True South Shore boy.
So,
Yeah.
Matt, you're Scottish.
Yes.
Dan's
You can
launching
tell.
immediately.
Tell by my
Dan's doing
face.
interview. I like when Dan does interviews.
Yeah, I'm a good interviewer. You're a Scottish man.
Yes.
Yes.
That's Scottish.
That's a really good accent.
And a great impressionist
I
as
know.
I'm
well.
glad you're having work on my Scottish. Yes,
Do you do voices on stage?
You do voices too.
he does
Some-
do
some.
voices.
I do a mean
too.
Scottish accent too.
You do.
It's
What's
just-
that? Like groundskeeper
not-
Willie, right?
I'm not going to be shown up. Here, goodness.
Have you ever eaten haggis?
Many times.
Many
I've
times.
had-
What does
yeah.
it taste like?
It's good. It can be gross, but it's like meatloaf. Like some people make it and it's really disgusting, and other people it's good.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of like a meaty, but like nutmeggy or something. I don't know what's in it, but
Nutmeggy.
yeah, like something weird. It's like
Nutmeggy.
We should kiss.
That was cute as hell, guys.
You owe me a kiss.
there might not even be nutmeg in it, but some
Whatever,
kind of
they're gonna
weird
kiss
herby
you.
What's the
spicy thing.
consistency?
It's like stuffing. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people always act like it's this gross stuff because it
would
is,
be like
but
anus,
no,
right?
no, the hot
Oh,
dogs are
an
more
anus.
anus.
You thought the consistency would be anus?
Yeah, hot dogs are more anus.
You eating a lot of anus?
Yeah.
No, just like my idea. It's
I
like
wish I was
calamari.
eating. I wish I was eating more.
You get it,
anus.
and you just start sticking your tongue in it. Like, nah. Is this what you do with it?
It's great. I'm surprised you didn't say anus like when I asked about the consistency.
Anusy.
Dan's
Shocks me.
like, it does feel like anus. We're like, Dan, stop fucking the haggis.
No, I just thought
You're
it would-
eating wrong.
I thought it'd be like, you know, like calamari before it's calamari, like fried
Squid?
calamari.
Yeah.
Like I thought it would be
Oh,
because
ring.
it's stomach, right?
No, it's they cook it in the stomach, and you don't eat the stomach. You cut it open. It's full of like.
Oh.
You cook it in the stomach.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
I should
Yeah.
cook stuff
Wait,
in
but
my
so-
stomach.
I cook a lot of
So
my
what is
stomach.
it?
It's
I got
like
a hot pot going
all
on in here.
all the shit that you don't usually eat, like the heart and the lungs. They grind it up and put oats and like spices in it.
Oh, all right.
And then you put that in the stomach and tie it up and cook it, and then you cut it open and scoop it out.
That honestly
pretty
sounds
gross, but-
great.
It is. It is.
Sounds
good.
so
Does
good.
It sounded absolutely revolting.
It sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Sounds like a saw trap.
It does.
The spices sounds like a nice medley.
It does sound.
Mix.
Medley's the right word.
I thought we were eating the stomach.
No,
And
misconception.
They should call
Oh, is
it.
that tripe?
Stomach.
Tripe stomach?
Maybe.
stomach?
Yeah, tripe is when you actually eat the guts. I think.
Okay.
I've never done that.
The way you just
Not an
described it, it sounded like one of those like Japanese like omelets where it's like the egg is like it's like a round omelet, then they like slice
What's a
it and then,
poached
like
egg?
it's very like
yes.
spills out.
Oh
That's-
yeah,
that's
yeah,
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half cooked.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to do that.
yeah.
That's cool as
I
hell.
love Asian culture cooking. I think they should have called
Same.
it something other than haggis. That's.
You think it's the harsh sounding word?
I mean, I think
Is this
that's
like
part of it.
Is this like a haggis?
Yeah, they should call it. They should call it lung heart stuffed stomach to make it more appetizing.
Jerry McSeinfeld. What's the deal with haggis? What is it called?
The name is what's holding it back.
This feels like anus. This is crazy.
But they call it haggis.
Does heart taste like the other parts of the cow?
I think there's so much other stuff in there you can't even tell what you're really tasting.
It's probably good for you.
A
I
hot,
bet, yeah.
a hot
Cow
dog
heart?
I feel more
situation.
empathetic after
I
I eat
think.
it.
Well, it's telling.
You need to eat animals' hearts to, really, to be able to feel.
It's very Native American.
Yeah, it's
You're
like what
using every
tribes
part
would
of the animal.
I think the Scots are like the Native Americans of Europe. I think that's been said before.
Yeah.
So,
Scottish people are cool.
And the Irish famously have been called the N-words of Europe.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
I swear to God, that's what they call
Famously.
really?
it.
Yeah,
Famously.
yeah.
That's why you say it so much.
No, that's because.
Well, if you say it in an Irish accent, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says that, but he always says of Europe after he says it.
No, it's always after I say free Palestine.
Of Europe. What's going on? Palestine's still tough.
Yeah, things are still
Tough?
pretty bad over there.
Is it still tough over there?
I think they're
situation.
on their last limb here. I think they're probably going to get fully eradicated as a people.
Okay, well,
MacArthur's like a real. MacArthur's like an old, like Shakespearean name.
yeah, like Macbeth.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like Macbeth, I guess.
It means son of Arthur.
Wow.
Some people say they're talking about King Arthur. They're probably full of shit.
Cool.
But I like
very
it.
king-like.
Thank you. After
You're
that,
king-like.
that's why I grew out the hair.
Yeah, you look very kingish with
You
the
do,
hair.
yeah.
He's very, very
You have a
nobleman.
nice beard and voice. You want to go out after this?
I was about to say, I've never.
Do you ever dress up in royal garb?
You look great.
You look sick in royal garb.
You should work at the Ren Fair.
I'll be one of your
I've been
knights.
asked before.
You've been asked.
Yes.
To what,
That's
bagpipe?
hilarious.
To
there?
bagpipe at Ren
Oh,
Fair.
bagpipe.
Yeah.
Oh, you bagpipe?
I've been bagpiping since I was 13 years old. Yeah, man.
They're like trying to recruit you. They're like,
I've
we
been
need
piping
you.
bags.
Yeah.
We need
We
you on our
should get
team.
him to bagpipe.
Yeah.
We should do a dropkick song or something.
Sure.
That's a fun idea.
That's sick.
That would be
Will you
sick.
play my funeral?
Yeah. Are you free next week?
Wow. Okay, so back up. I didn't know you did this.
Mm-hmm.
This is sick.
Back up.
How many
Hold on.
bagpipes do
I
you
had a
have?
feeling that when this was revealed, Dan is going to take over the whole
Oh my
pod.
god, this is sick.
I have 4 sets of bagpipes
Wow.
in my apartment.
How
right
much
now.
are they?
My
You
good
tried to
ones
buy 'em.
were like $2,000 in 2001,
Whoa.
so they're probably
Wow.
worth
See?
a little more now.
Oh, do they like?
Damn, dude, that's
A little bit.
It's like wine.
My
yeah.
nice acoustic
what-
guitar was like $1,200.
Oh yeah. These are.
You don't have a bag on yours.
I know. Yeah, right.
You don't have a kilt on yours.
Get a bag on that guitar.
Get a killed on it, too.
So it's like a flute where you blow up an airbag,
Yep.
and then you simultaneously squeeze.
Yep.
And are playing the notes not from you blow. You're blowing at different times, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not like playing the notes from your mouth. You're playing it from your armpit.
From pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
The idea is there's like multiple
cool.
pipes attached to this
okay.
bag.
Yeah.
So like normally you can only blow into one reed at a time, but this way,
You can blow into multiple.
4.
Wow,
This is
that's
kind of
why
like what
it
we were talking
sounds
about
like a
earlier.
choir of like.
Yes.
Wah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
why
you
it's
can breathe.
bagpipes and not
The
bagpipe.
bagpipe. Some people do say
I
bagpipe.
say yeah, bagpipe,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
say
well,
it.
bag and a pipe.
Thank you.
I did
Probably
just have
Small
this.
pipe.
You just made me think. I did just have this thought while I was shitting. I think like clogging
Ouch,
a toilet's
ouch,
the
ouch.
closest I'll ever come to knowing what it's like to have a big dick.
Go on.
Yes.
Did you clog the toilet?
No,
Also the toilet.
Also, call the plumber. But I think I got a big dick.
Water just comes rushing into the shot. Oh, fuck.
I like to feel like it's the closest I'll ever feel to having a big dick. No, did you clog it? No, not even in my shit fantasy.
My shit's not
Is
even
it big enough?
No, just easily passed. Right on through.
no, I think I'm dying. My shit's mostly liquid these days.
Oh, all right.
So
You need some
you're
haggis.
not clogging anything with that.
Dude, you
It'd
can't
be
even clog a
impressive.
toilet, you bitch.
You can't even clog.
You
So,
fucking liquid
Tell us your
shit.
idea why you have a big dick.
It's about like clogging a woman.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay, like that's
that's the closest
like
I would
sort of
come.
Yeah.
Because a big dick like could
clogs.
well, it completely fills the hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know when you fill a woman's hole and then you have to plunge your dick out and the water gets everywhere.
Call a plumber.
That's why. That's
The
why I thought
reverse
a lot
porn.
Of black,
Yeah.
a lot of black porn is usually like at least a couple black guys, because just in case they need to pull one of the guys out.
You need a
Somebody
buddy
else-
system.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is it black guys?
Because they have the biggest dicks. What do you mean?
But why is it? Okay, sorry, I'm just an idiot
And
again.
Samoan guys.
Okay,
Do they?
but why do they have? Why do they need the buddy
Yeah, but
system?
I've seen-
So,
so
so
that
if
they
the guy
can
gets
pull
stuck,
him
he can
out.
pull.
Oh,
out,
you
yeah.
plunge him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a few ratchet straps around him. We can get him out.
White guys can be.
Together.
White guys can be plumbers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In real life, yeah.
I hope this is a genre, like bathroom buddy porn. It's a whole thing.
It's not a gangbang. It's a field trip.
There's a black guy like pounding a lady, being like, "This is kind of like when your toilet's clogged." Isn't it? I was thinking of this the opposite. I was thinking of this when I was fucking this bitch. This is like when your toilet's clogged.
He's like, now that you say it, your dick does kind of look like a turd. It's like, well, I'm gonna go.
Might be the perfect porn.
There has to be
Found
porn
it.
out there where it's the plumber comes because like the toilet's clogged. And he's like, I'm here to fix the
Fix the pipe, lay the pipe
or-
down.
Yeah, no
That's-
doubt.
That
They had
exists
to lay
for
down the
sure.
pipe.
Who was the genius that came up with the pizza delivery guy?
That's a good one. That's like the class.
Probably a pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
He's like, what if
That's a
I
good
was the one that
point.
fucked everyone?
He goes, I have a huge dick. What if I put my dick through this pizza?
Yeah, that is the best. Is when it's in the. You ever have a
It's in
pizza
the
delivery
pizza?
guy sit down? Yeah,
The size-
they
the
open
size-
up the
large
top
sausage
and they
pizza.
sit down and there it is.
Yeah.
But the best part is like, do you ever have a pizza delivery guy like sit down on your couch and put the pizza there, like open it up? She didn't know it was coming. Like, okay.
I would just be like, now the pizza's ruined.
His dick's just fucking catastrophically burned.
The cheese is stuck to it.
She's on your dick and she's like,
She needs a glass of
Pizza
water.
bites. She's like, oh.
She's like, your dick's burning the roof of my mouth. You always have to let the dick cool up.
It's like, I drove here the whole way like this.
He's like, I can't even
Mistake.
feel this. It's 3rd degree. The nerves are gone.
I was a pizza delivery guy. Not once did a girl offer me herself for anything.
Whoa.
offer me.
How old were you?
I was like between 17
Okay.
and 20.
So you were offerable.
Yeah, I was offerable.
that
Oh,
was
I was
good.
offerable.
I thought you were going to be like 16.
I got beer as a tip once.
Nice.
That was
Oh.
cool. Guys threw me 3 beers, and I was like, I can't drink these now. I didn't. And then I got weed.
Hell
Also
yeah.
good.
Chill as
There was
hell.
I was doing Instacart yesterday and I delivered to a lady and she was very cute and she's like, I don't think I tipped you that much on the app, and I was like, this is about to be the moment. Like, this is about to be the moment everybody waits, and she's like, here's $5, and I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, that's the new porn.
I was like, keep it.
You put your dick through a brown paper bag, and you go, the bananas
Instacart.
are at the bottom.
Four dash.
DoorDash.
DoorDash.
Buddy.
Dan, you think maybe
Remember
like,
Brett Dash?
you think maybe there was a woman? You think maybe there was a woman that was like planning on that? Then you showed up and she's like, ah, fuck, he's gay. Whatever.
Hello. One sausage
Pizza's
pizza.
Fucking no.
Meat lovers, me too.
Oh, great. We got the delivery guy that sticks his finger in his ass again.
one anchovy pizza.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a small.
No.
The anchovies is small.
Yeah.
Your dick's the anchovy.
Your dick is an
Yeah.
anchovy.
Yeah.
My dick is
Very salty.
a beluga whale.
Oh, speaking of dicks,
Shit. Yeah.
I
smells
went to
terrible.
the doctor.
Yeah?
And I didn't know I had a doctor's appointment. I must have made it like a year ago. And I just got a text. It was like 4 p.m. You have a doctor's appointment today. And confirming or whatever. And I was like, oh, shit. And
That
I
could've-
didn't even know.
Could have been a trap.
I didn't know what it was for. Legit, I was
Just
like,
fell for it.
I thought it was spam at first. And then I went up and I didn't know what I was going in for. And the guy touched my dick.
It was a trap.
Were you at the doctor's office?
That was the
got to-
waiting room.
Just Scotty with a lab coat? Like, hey, kid, you got my text, right?
Weird
So easy.
Where's doctor's office? It's just like in an alley.
Would you have a physical?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
physical.
Tell us the
And
results.
he also went. He walked in
Blood work?
immediately. And went. So you're overweight. I was like, like very scientifically, like
Yeah.
no like.
It's like, what's up, fatso?
Yeah, he was legit like, well, he goes, what are you eating, like Ben and Jerry's late at night? And I was like, what do you have, a fucking camera in my house? What's going on?
What is this, a roast?
Dr. Black, what the fuck, man?
Dr. Black?
Yeah, that's my guy.
Damn.
Very
Dr.
white guy.
Black?
That sounds like a porn too.
He
When a
went,
guy touched my
"Zip."
dick.
Zip.
Is
you're
he a white
fat.
guy?
Yeah, white guy.
White guy.
It sounds like
Sounds
a
Old white guy.
Sounds like a Curb Your Enthusiasm bit. Like a white guy named Dr. Black.
It sounds like Marvel got like lazy with their fucking villain names. They're like, I don't know, this guy's Dr. Black.
Yeah. Touch his
Man.
dick.
Yeah, he touched my dick. My dick looked pretty good while he was doing it too.
Yeah.
I was rock hard. But no, he like.
Like, what do you think, dog?
He got
touch your
my
butt
laying
first?
down dick. He didn't have me stand. My laying down dick's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine depends on the day.
Yeah, my laying down dick kind of like
It was like
There's no way it
It
does
goes-
that kind
it
of smackdown.
See that, Doc?
You know what's weird? A micro penis is like a medical
Macropenis.
like diagnosis. Like
That's where he's from.
It's just
don't have a micro penis, just
No,
for
just-
that segue.
it's just funny
No,
for the
Like that
doctor.
was the segue.
What were you saying about
It's just
Dan's
funny to
micropenis?
think like a doctor would be like, yeah, so you have a micro penis, and you're like, I actually didn't ask.
yeah.
You're in your fat, too?
Well, I'm at the dentist. What the fuck?
Classic.
Unattractive as well.
What a classic swerve.
He's like, micro penis, but don't worry, I don't think the face was gonna get you there anyways.
When I was donating sperm, I had to.
Sick.
So
Dope.
you go, you beat off, sick.
Very cool.
You come, Great.
Yeah.
Even cooler.
Yep.
Sick.
But then,
Disgusting.
so right after, 10 minutes after you come, they bring you into a room and they give you a physical. And it was like an old lady, and she
Why'd
goes,
you go like this?
"What?"
You meant they give you a physical?
I didn't mean to. If I did.
I thought you were literally talking about.
No,
like,
Did you need help
prostate.
coming?
I thought-
No, so it's an old lady, and she goes, "Oh, do you mind if I bring my assistant in here to do the check or whatever, some type of check?" I was like, "Oh, that's fine." And like the most beautiful nurse in the world comes in, and they
Always.
lift up the blanket and they just go, "Good." I was like, "You're just looking at my post-cum dick and then just saying good and walking away? Like, it's nuts."
It's
Literally.
listening.
Better than them saying bad.
Yeah.
It was her last day ever in training. She's like, I couldn't get past that little. Yeah, but that was
That's pretty
embarrassing.
good though. That's a good approval. Like,
No. It wasn't good dick. It was like, oh, there's no warts.
oh
Yeah, it was like a- it was
well,
like
I
a-
think that's.
I was
First
like, why'd
step
you
of
have to-
having a good
A
dick?
good penis.
But why'd you have to bring the hot lady in just to look at the dick and she's out? Like that's her only part of the whole
Looking
thing.
at a dick
Yeah.
scientifically is very funny to me.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah,
Well,
there it is.
Yeah.
I had like a growth like right above my dick.
It was your
And
dick.
I had to go. And I had
You
to
have
go to
growth
the
above your balls.
dermatologist. I had to go to the dermatologist to get it looked at, and I wore whatever. I kept my underwear on,
Above my-
and,
what is
and, I,
that?
and I pulled like.
What do you mean
underwear
above
just-
your dick? Oh, like on the bait, on the bait.
Like, on my groin area, but like legitimately like right above my dick. Like, and they were
I'm
like,
a retard again.
"Oh, we're gonna have to like biopsy it." Like, but like but like I'm just pulling my underwear down
Cut your
to.
dick off by accident.
But I just was pulling the underwear down enough for them to look at it and then do whatever they needed to do. But it was like a lady doctor, and she had to have like the hot nurse come in because like
Yes.
it's like a
You're not
sexual
allowed
assault
to,
like
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Unless there's a sexy lady in the room.
But
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, I did such a good job of like just pulling my underwear down enough for them to like see what I needed them to look at, and then I got home that night and I was like taking the underwear off, huge hole in the bottom of the underwear.
Oh, nice.
So like they just were looking at my balls and asshole. Like, it's
You
like
wore those by accident. Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, I promise I did not want them seeing what goes on down there.
Ooh, I'm so humble with my.
I'm being a real tease.
Sir, your
The
balls
hair
are
around
dragging
the
on the
growth is
floor.
shaved into a heart. I didn't even know I was going to have this today.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, wait, that was you.
But then, the biopsy came back, and she was like, "Yeah, it was just like a benign skin tag. It's not like you have warts or anything. Like it's nothing to worry about." I was like, "Okay, cool. So I don't have to like tell anybody that I've had sex with." And she was like, "Yeah, but like, maybe take a break." And I was like,
What?
"Excuse me?"
Take a
Is that a
break.
skin tag?
Yeah.
It's like, what the
Slap
fuck?
your
What
penis?
Are you slut
Knock
shaming
it
me?
What the fuck is she
Well,
talking
this is over the
about?
phone. Like,
Your dick
Oh,
was still out.
she's talking
and you know
off.
what? That was like 4 years ago, and I've never paid that bill. They email me every like 2
Hell
months, like
yeah,
you still
man.
owe us $60.
Doesn't it go to
You
Doesn't it go to
insulted me, yeah.
claims after a certain point?
I think
Uh,
medical bills you can just never pay, right?
Yeah.
I've had
they're
a
pretty
few
good
that have
about it.
gone to claims.
They
that are
can
like,
go to
we
claims-
now are gonna fuck you in the ass.
No, but I think it's not allowed. It can go to claims, but I think it's not allowed to affect your credit.
If it's under a
Credit.
certain
Oh.
amount, I think they just like will let
Yeah.
it go, or just will casually bother you every
Oh.
couple
yeah,
months
this
forever.
is like $60. They're not
Yeah,
sending it
yeah.
to fucking
Why
claims.
am
I've
I
had that for
paying
years.
bills?
Yeah,
Why
medical
am I
bills.
paying medical bills?
Why am I paying any bills?
Yeah.
My
Yeah, everybody
therapy-
says we don't have free healthcare in this country. I'm like, well, technically we do.
You can just fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go about it the right way.
Yeah, just depends on the treatment you're getting. Because some of them, they're like, "Well, we'll just stop giving you the treatment." Then you're like, "Well, I will die if you do that." So
Like, touche.
Good argument. Good argument.
But
The,
I could with what I got.
I watched videos about AI last night. You know I'm so pro AI.
Yeah.
I'm no longer pro AI.
What happened?
should never have been pro.
What was the big switch?
So there was a guy that was a whistleblower, which I just learned the term.
Hey, ChatGPT, what is a whistleblower?
Is that like the bagpipe thing I've been hearing about?
So a whistleblower is someone from a company that's doing bad stuff, and they go, "Hey, this company's doing bad stuff."
Yeah,
So-
it can
He
also
blows
be
the
like
whistle.
a government
Yeah.
employee that.
Is anyone that tattles? It's a tattletale.
Yeah,
that was
It's a tattletale.
Edward Snowden, one of
Snitch.
the more famous recent whistleblowers.
Yep.
Living in Russia as an enemy of the state.
Yes.
Good whistle. You're a
So-
whistleblower.
Be careful, the government's coming.
What was
You're doing that.
They heard that.
So AI
Deep Throat? Deep Throat.
Deep Throat?
The whistleblower.
Oh yes. So
Yeah, deep throat. Yeah, he was blowing a whistle for sure.
No.
Nixon.
So the AI is gonna take all jobs by 2017.
All 2017.
Oh no!
We're
Take
living,
all jobs by
we're living in a simulation right now.
It's time traveling through the multiverse already.
Oh no! Fuck! I lost my job 8 years ago to AI.
AI is about to invent time machine and go back in time to take our
I lost my
jobs.
job and no one told me.
That's sick as hell.
27.
2027.
It's not going to take all jobs
In 2
by
years.
2027.
White collar jobs.
Yeah,
So
a
we're
lot of 'em.
good.
Yeah, good. Wait, no. Actually, no. They're coming for the blue collar jobs first.
No, white
No.
collar. They're all like, you know, like
it's going to be
like creative assistants and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
like,
admin and
sure,
yeah,
but they're also
graphic
gonna-
designers.
Yeah,
Fucked.
yeah, that one's fucked.
Like
Absolutely
truck drivers are going to be like autonomous vehicles. Fucking like warehouses are going to be fully like
Yeah,
autonomous.
robots.
Bro,
Yeah.
if the warehouse we work at becomes fully autonomous in the next 3 years, I'll kill myself.
It's gonna take a little
You hear
longer.
that?
It's
You
gonna
hear
take a little-
that?
It's gonna take a little longer than that.
fully
but-
You're
If you take my job, I'll kill myself.
All right, can we hire a new robot to pick up this guy's corpse and fucking take it out of
The
here?
floor is yours, AI.
I'm not gonna start worrying until AI, until robot plumbers are fucking my girlfriend. That's when I'm gonna be like, all right, I expected a black guy to do this. You're taking the jobs from them.
Honestly, I mean, I think that is also a thing that's like on the horizon. Is
Black robots are gonna fuck our ladies?
I just think women are
Knew
going
it.
to find like more
Fucking knew it.
solace in a fucking AI than it does from like a man.
You mean
that
solace?
exists.
He meant solace.
Solace. So, oh my god, fucking what are you, the fucking grammar faggots?
Listen, I just said 2017.
I
I needed to look smart for a second.
Grammar
You're
faggot.
close.
I'm a grammar faggot.
I was just
Casually saying that, like, oh, you forgot the comment. Sorry, I'm just like kind of a grammar faggot.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
Kendrick Lamar's new diss track, "Meet the Grammar Faggots."
But yeah, so that's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Every comment under every AI video, the top comment is always just, "Why don't we just stop?"
Yeah,
Like, why don't we just stop doing this?
it's
Yeah.
kind of like nukes
It's
at
not
this
gonna
point,
stop.
though, where
Why
it's like,
don't we?
yeah, it's a nice idea, but like if it exists,
It's a
there's
nice
just
idea.
always going to be someone that wants
Yeah.
to use it.
China will be doing
I've
it
been-
regardless of whether or not
Yeah.
we do it.
I've
Yeah.
been watching a lot of Sam Altman videos.
Who's that?
guy is a villain.
Tell me about him.
He's the guy who created ChatGPT and he's the CEO of OpenAI.
Really? He's a
Oh,
bad
yeah.
guy?
I think so. I
Oh,
mean,
100%
he presents as a
created
good
AI.
guy.
I've seen a lot of things presenting him as a
He
good guy.
presents
Yeah.
as a good guy, but there's evil behind those fucking
Dude,
eyes.
they're all evil.
All
Elon
those
Musk,
guys.
like fucking 8 years ago, was like AI is going to be like the undoing of humanity, and now he has an AI. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
he's got to have one. If we all have one,
What do you mean
Sure,
have
whatever.
They
one?
can fight.
Oh,
Like,
like, oh,
his
oh,
own.
his,
ozone.
his
okay.
is Grok or whatever. Like it's
Grok?
you use it through. No, I think it's GROK.
Wow. He's
Uh,
terrible at naming things.
It really is.
X. Oh, you're so
Also
cool.
the
His
tech-
kids.
Rolls off the tongue.
Did you see he was
Haggis.
using
Haggis.
Yeah, I should have been called Haggis.
Scottish AI? Did you see that apparently Elon Musk was using so much ketamine that like he couldn't piss right? It was like fucking up his bladder.
Oh yeah.
Been there.
So like the problem when you're
piss
so
like a
rich and like you just like can do drugs every day. Like
Yeah.
who's gonna
Yeah.
stop you?
what's ketamine
Yeah.
do to you?
I
Makes
mean
you
the
not
drug
piss, I
is
guess?
it is a tranquilizer,
A
so I think
horse
it makes you like kind of feel
Yeah.
sedated.
It's for animals.
Go
Yeah.
into a K-hole, I'm told.
Wow.
Yeah, if you
Never
do too
been that
much,
one.
I've heard a K-hole is terrifying.
Someone's really
Yeah.
tried. Someone tried to push ketamine on me recently. I was like, absolutely. What are you doing?
Mason's a big.
Oh,
ketamine
it was
guy.
Wade.
Oh, no kidding. Huh?
I think it is like
think
it's,
I'm
I mean
allowed
it's
to say
supposed to be like it's used in like actual treatments of
Yeah,
things like
big
PTSD
time.
and shit. But you just have to make sure you're like using it appropriately.
Yeah, ketamine drips for like pain stuff too. Things that other drugs don't work on, they do that. But,
Whoa.
but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in enough pain.
Yeah.
think I'll ever
they
do
don't believe
ketamine.
me.
I don't think I ever will either.
I'm kind of done with new drugs. I
Yeah,
think.
that feels like a new
I've
like
done
hip
enough.
drug.
Yeah.
That, like I feel like
Oh
an
no,
old man.
ketamine's been around.
But like the usage of it feels, or like the reference to it feels within the past 5 to 10 years.
It's gotten more popular as
Yeah.
of late, but I think that's because it is a lower. It's not that dangerous in terms of like drugs. Like you'd be better
Versus-
off doing
You're not gonna have
ketamine than like
fentanyl
coke
in
or
it,
heroin or
Yeah, yeah.
You could. I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe
you
we
could.
should do ketamine.
Yeah, let's all do K, dude.
I wouldn't mind.
Speaking of which, look what I brought, fellas.
People watching the podcast probably feel like they're in a K-hole.
Because they're experiencing euphoria.
no, K-holes are
Beautiful.
supposed to be bad.
Oh,
You're
the-
like conscious, but like you can't move your body.
It's like
so
Get
you're
Out
just trapped.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, like a sleep paralysis type of thing.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
I've never had that.
Never had sleep paralysis.
No.
Me
You're,
Neither, yeah.
You're a lucky son of a bitch.
You had it?
Oh, so much.
Tell us about him.
Holy shit.
You lock up, and it's usually like coming out of a dream type of thing, and then you can't move, but like you feel like you're not. Like it's usually. I used to have one where there was a little girl floating. That sounds.
I was gonna ask what your like demon.
Yeah, there's
was.
like a monster.
a little
isn't
girl
there?
like floating away from me.
Oh, that's why it was so scary because you're like,
No, come back. I was like, don't tell. Don't tell. Don't be a.
Leave your mouth
Wait.
That was the worst one I ever. Yeah, but
That's
It's a
scary.
bunch of shit like that. Yeah,
It's fucked up.
yeah. It's usually like stuff like that.
So are you like actually?
Also not a pedophile.
Yeah.
Let's put that one out there.
Nobody's saying that out loud.
Allegedly.
When you
You have to say it.
when you're going through it, are you awake? Like you're seeing a girl, so you're still asleep, right? Is it just
You're
a
awake.
really-
No, it's just like a weird,
how are you
like,
seeing?
a hallucination type
real-
of.
wow.
It's like a dream in reality. You can't move. It sucks. I haven't had one in a while. I hope I don't have one
Wow.
by talking about it.
Wow.
Yeah, shit.
I just come in my sleep. That's
I've
still
never
an
had
issue
that.
for
Yeah.
me. It's a big issue.
Is it really?
Yeah. I don't know what goes on with
Did
my
you happen to
penis.
mention that at your physical the other day?
Shit. I should have brought that up.
While you're touching that down there,
I
just
can't
wanna-
stop coming.
let me warn you.
Like right now,
You see how the underwear is dry around here?
and now. Yeah, no, it's fine.
How's the rest of the physical? Everything good?
He just told me I was fat a bunch, and he taught
A
me how to.
bunch.
He taught me how to eat. He was like, "What you do is you just people always eat like they'll eat a lot, and then when they try to lose weight, they'll eat like a little. Just eat less, and then you
Everything
eat
in moderation.
less and less." And I was like, "Yeah, I got it."
I know the solution. I'm not doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of getting a large sub, get a small.
Instead of getting 3 treats,
Hey, what
you
happened
get 1 treat?
What happened to
way.
mediums? I feel like growing up, you could get a small, medium, or large sub,
It's just
and now it's
small
just
and
small and
large.
large.
Right, it is
Great
small, large.
point.
Medium.
Yeah.
Fucking AI
Medium's
took
kinda
all the
Fucking
medium.
killing
In
it
the
this
small.
episode.
And another sub.
Truth to power.
Mr. Knowledge.
That's
over
great.
Fucking,
Yeah, they
yeah.
really don't.
And smalls really suck compared to a large.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
It's half of a
Yeah,
large.
it sucks. But then it's like 3/4 of the price, so you have to get the large.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's
So your doctor's an
economically
asshole. It's not
irresponsible.
your fault.
Yeah,
It's a good
I think
point.
it's 'cause
It's Jared's
they
fault.
Didn't want to be buying
Not a pedophile.
3 different sizes. Now they only have to buy 2 sizes.
So
thing
here's
about
the thing,
cutting
here's
bread,
the thing,
though,
they
right?
cut the
One
bread. They don't
Yeah.
just buy it.
oh, I was
But the
thinking
medium-
I was thinking of like fries.
Oh yeah, just how
Oh, but
much?
there's still medium fries.
The containers?
I guess not at sub shops. Not at sub shops.
Dan with a stern. No.
There are no medium fries at Quincy Hungry Tummy, the one place. And Copeland Pizza. I go to Copeland Pizza a lot.
I like Copeland.
Check out Copeland Pizza. They put a lot of steak. The cheese ratio is not the best, but they don't put enough cheese to the
how
steak.
did this- how
on
did
the
this go?
steak
Pet peeve of
cheese.
mine. Pet peeve.
It went from
Huge
like
pet
a
peeve.
positive review to a criticism in record time.
And like a scathing criticism,
Well,
too.
it's open late, so it's that's really all they
That's
got
the
going for
recommendation.
them, Yeah.
Never go here in the sun when it's daylight.
Me and Logan went to a beer tasting free pizza sampling at Bravo.
Pizza, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was the beer and or pizza?
I only got I showed up late.
Pizza was
I only
really
got a beer.
good, but they gave me friend Paul was like a celebrity there, and so they kept bringing us over stuff, and they brought us a sample of the hot honey pepperoni pineapple pizza.
Hot honey's new
Whoa.
and fresh.
And it fucked me up for like 10 minutes, like how hot
Oh,
the
really?
hot honey was, and I was like, why is this so spicy?
Because you.
I bet I would love that.
Because you're a little bitch.
Okay,
No, I can't do spices either.
I don't want it either.
That's
Yeah.
not-
Did
yeah.
it
So-
did it hurt coming out?
That's the thing.
Not just
It's
now.
the next
Oh.
day.
Yeah, I hate
Mainly water.
a spicy asshole hurts.
Yeah, I had
I'm laying it out there, putting everything
a
on the
wing
line.
situation like a long time ago where this was like before Hot Ones or whatever the wing show is.
Yeah.
And this random dive bar had Da Bomb wings, and they're like, you shouldn't get these, but I was like, fuck it. Me and my buddy were like drinking all day at this
Yeah.
place. We were in Vermont, and It took forever to eat them, like pouring sweat. It was horrible, but I got through it. And
Was it part of like a challenge at all, or just
no? They were just kind of like hard ass behind the bar. Like, you don't want to get this shit. And I was like, you know what?
The mentally challenged.
Yeah, and it was terrible. And then on the ride home the next day,
oh boy,
I had to stop so many times on these like state roads in the woods. Like there's signs like next gas station 30 miles, and I'm like just shitting. Like over the guardrail.
Honey haggis.
Yeah, it was awful.
over the guardrail,
Literally, like Dunkin' Donuts
That's actually
napkins.
perfect.
like
Yeah.
sitting on it, like with a newspaper.
Yeah,
just having a full
Nobody
poo.
goes by. Yeah, there's like a deer next to me.
Way of the road.
You're wiping your ass on the deer.
Yeah, it took like I'd say like 3 separate shitting in the woods on this not that
Wow.
long of a drive home
Wow.
because it just couldn't happen.
You came
So
on
that's
the
why I'm
you
like,
came
no,
on the right podcast. we love the shitting everywhere
Have you
stories.
shat outside? I think we've gone over everyone's shitting outside stories.
Wait, hold on.
Matt just did 3 times in one ride.
I went to I was in Myrtle Beach like 15. No, I don't know. I think I was like 20 years old, and they went to this like
15.
boardwalk, and they had like a hot sauce shop, and they had like a hot sauce that was so hot you had to show your ID, and then they bring it out like under like a fucking plastic bubble, and they just dip a toothpick in it, and you just lick the toothpick, and I was like, probably nothing. I had the hiccups for 2 hours. I drank like milk, water, soda. I was literally like dying. I was like, why would anybody buy that?
I know.
What
People
is
buy
that
bottles of
for?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
Like
nuts.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a hot sauce guy.
I don't need that.
I like
just want
I like a
little bit of
mild
that.
hot sauce, like
Same.
like on my eggs.
Yeah,
or
yeah, of
something,
course.
or like
Yeah.
buffalo chicken.
I'm saying like when it
obviously.
gets like way too hot and people are just like being hard asses about it, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, when it
Like,
gets
yeah.
to the
When
point
it's
where you're
ruining your meal.
yeah, when you're signing something, it's like this is like
Yeah.
this
Signing a
this
waiver.
could kill you. And
Yeah.
like
There was that kid that died in Massachusetts. That
The
did
one
the
chip
one chip
challenge.
challenge. Yeah.
Well, he was
died
a
from
pussy.
Yeah. Well, I think he had some like other like he had like some
Underlying.
medical condition.
No
that,
doubt.
Like, it
Yeah,
made it
like his
complicated.
period or something. Fucking pussy. Or rest in peace or whatever.
That's a gay way to die.
Yeah.
That is shitty, yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
tough
it
funeral.
literally, it's so embarrassing. A single chip took you out.
Yeah.
His friends must make 1,000 jokes, right?
I hope
You'd
He
have.
doesn't
to.
have friends.
He was trying. He's probably trying to be cool and make friends by eating the one chip. Or
Poor
whatever.
guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Have you ever seen like
I
I've
bet he
seen
had
videos
friends.
where people like buy one of those chips and then they sneak it into like a bowl of chips and like put it out for
Diabolical.
their friends.
That's super evil.
I'm like, what the fuck? Dude?
Yeah.
I would like.
I would put
I
that
would
person in
punch somebody in
jail.
the face.
Yeah,
For sure.
I would just bend them over and just fucking have my way with them.
It's like, dude, you didn't even eat the hot chip.
There's not even a hot chip in there. Like I just assumed you put a hot chip in there. Sorry for the sexual assault.
Preemptive.
Mobby.
Preemptive. You know?
We all mess up sometimes.
A hot girl's like, I'm the one that put the chip in the bowl. I
Like,
was
shut
just
up,
fucking
bitch.
the guy.
Shut up, bitch.
you're like, wow, I misread the situation big time.
I was thinking
What was that
about
thing?
this. What have you ever done like a challenge, like a food challenge?
I made I ate 15 tacos at Taco Bell once. It wasn't like a official challenge.
Wasn't
Yeah,
sanctioned.
I just
You
want to see
weren't
if I
with
could do
other
it.
people.
I was with-
Personal
I was
challenge.
with other people. Like 15 tacos, please. That's actually pretty
you were
funny.
the one chip guy.
Want to be friends?
I did they used to have a place in Brookline, the Roast Beast, that had the like hot roast beef sandwich challenge. If you finished it in under like X amount of time, you get like a picture on the wall. And
How big? How big of a sandwich?
it was like a super beef sandwich, so like those
Okay.
those are pretty fucking.
Those are pretty huge. Yeah.
3 mediums.
Most places make it so impossible. You would like ruin your life for weeks if
Yeah.
you were to even get close to finishing.
And then you get like a shirt and like a free meal or something.
yeah.
There's the
Yeah,
one
sure.
in I think it's also Brookline or maybe Brighton, but the Eagle Diner. They have like an insane one. It's like a cheeseburger with like 15 patties.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They make it like a joke. It's like I like a nice
versus food stuff.
one that's like in the realm of reality.
I think I could do like a lot of like cake. Like I think, I think if there was
Yeah.
a cake challenge,
Like a whole cake.
like a whole cake, yeah, like the one sheet challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whole
That's
sheet
reasonable.
cake.
I
think I could do it.
couldn't.
Have you ever watched
I could-
Competitive
yeah.
Eaters?
Yes.
All the time.
And it's
yeah.
and it'll
All
be
the time.
but it'll be like a little
What a
mouse of a
weird-
girl, and she'll be like putting away like
Yeah.
and incredible amount
Yeah, like
of
me.
food.
Training.
I'm a little mouse.
Not
Yeah,
according
your
to
doctor,
your
didn't
doctor.
say, "Hey, what's up, fatso?"
It is one of those. Some people make it look easy, which is like they're just down and whatever.
Yeah.
It's not even phasing them.
This is the challenge. You have 1 hour to finish everything. 6 pounds of beef, 20 slices of cheese, 20 strips of bacon, 5 pounds of fries, 1 deli pickle,
5
and after that you have to
pounds?
finish
They
2
just
more
slide that
regular
in.
sized burgers.
I couldn't
Why
do
did
the
they put that at
beef.
the end?
That's so much.
They must
of
have added.
fries
I think they
is-
added the 2 more burgers. People
20
must have
slices
started,
of
like,
cheese.
figuring
It's
it
like
It's
out.
gonna be like 13
And
pounds
then
of
do you have
stuff
to
by the
pay
end.
for
You-
it?
no,
yeah,
you-
that's
you,
what-
well.
Yeah.
If you do the challenge, you get it for free.
Yeah.
Like if you complete it.
If you
No,
eat
well, if
everything
you
in
if
the
you
time.
beat, you have to do it in an hour. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
But what if you don't complete it? You have to pay for
Yeah,
it?
pay
It's a lot of
yeah.
money, I think.
I
Yeah.
think
Probably
it-
$700.
$75.
Imagine like DoorDash in that.
Yeah.
they're like,
I've never
The
ordered
guy
a meal
with a
like that.
wheelbarrow showing up to your door.
Yo, you forgot my 20 strips of bacon.
You guys stay here for 5 hours now, or 1 hour? Is it 1 hour?
1 hour, yeah.
One
Guys,
hour?
like
Yeah.
the timer started when I left the restaurant. By the way, you got like 30 minutes. I had other stops.
I'm sorry, but they do have a picture. If you
Yeah, like
Yes,
that,
I would
that
like
would be
that
almost
visual.
impossible.
We can put it up
without-
on. We can put it up on our green screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's it.
yeah.
And they give you 2 more burgers after that?
I'd fuck that lady right there.
Yeah, it's
The 5 pounds of
Guys,
fries is the
if she
worst.
could eat that
That,
burger.
that's gonna weigh
Yeah,
you down.
That's the worst part. Of
That's gonna
Jesus.
keep you back from the finish.
How do you
line.
even eat
I
the
really
burger?
finish fries when I
You
get
take
like
it patty by
dinner.
patty.
Yeah, you gotta go patty by patty.
If Five Guys, I'm always like, all right, half these fries are going in the trash. You gave me 1 million fries.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ask for a
it'd be a
small.
lot.
I throw half of them away.
I would have a heart attack after eating all that.
Yeah.
There's
I
like
think you go
fucking
throw up
restaurants where
after.
that's like what that would be called.
Yeah.
Heart
The
attack,
The heart
attack.
attack. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, LOL. High cholesterol in this country. Fucking yeah, it's a big joke.
There is like I think there's a place called like the Heart Attack
one thing we don't
Diner or
joke about here.
something, and they weigh you.
Yes.
Or
Yep.
something. Yeah.
They weigh you.
I've
I
seen
swear to
that,
God.
Yeah.
That's
sick.
embarrassing.
And it's all like medical. Like I think the staff, if the one I'm thinking of, they like have like the the
Like
guy behind the
nurses
grills
and
wearing like
stuff?
a yeah.
That's great.
And they shame you if you don't do it and like spank you with a paddle.
Give you a
Ooh,
physical.
I wanna
Pretty.
go there.
It is
They
sick
pay
when you
you?
go that all in, so you're like laughing in the face of it. It's like the rules don't apply to me. I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
I
they're
feel
like,
like I could do like a gallon of milk. I've never done that challenge, but I feel like I could do that one.
That one's
In a
awful.
sitting?
Nah,
Yeah, and I fucking love
You have
milk.
to-
I do
And
too.
I'm
I drink a
thirsty
lot of milk.
lot.
Yeah.
I'm really thirsty.
You're like, nope. You know what would go good with this gallon of milk? A sheet cake.
It would.
I could
Matt.
do all this together.
King
That
Arthur?
sounds amazing to me.
Mr. King Arthur.
If I was king, the first thing I would do
Yes.
every day, one
King's
sheet
milk.
cake, 1 gallon whole milk.
I'll be your
Jester.
We're trying to think of some,
You were thinking of any other title. You're like, fuck it, I'll be the queen. I don't give a shit. Be the fucking the print. The
It's like knight,
I'll be a
like,
queen.
Fucking
Anything.
squire.
Yeah, is that queen?
No, actually, I'll be
Oh,
the.
a knight
I don't
is
mind.
cool.
No, you're the queen.
Oh, a knight.
Too late.
Knight is-
It's
I don't
too
mind
late.
being. I'll be the knight.
No, I'm the knight.
No, you're the
He
queen.
needs 2 knights.
No,
I'm-
Tyler's the friar, obviously.
What's a fryer?
He's the fat bald guy.
Yeah,
You're the fucking.
they drink a lot.
The air fryer.
They're always drinking.
the deep fryer.
Better.
You're Newman.
King guys.
You're not even in the royal family.
Nah, dude.
You're playing Seinfeld with nobody else. We're playing royalty. And you can't play with us.
Nah, dude. I'm the fucking wizard.
No,
wizard.
you don't
Yeah.
get to be the sorcerer.
I'm the sorcerer.
You're not the
dude.
That
sorcerer.
actually works well for you.
Yeah,
See it?
yeah. I'm putting a spell.
I'm
on
gonna put a
Tyler to
spell
make
on
him a
you.
Smaller penis. They said it couldn't be done.
What's the one where I get to wear like a suit of armor?
That's
That'd be
right.
the
That's a
knight.
knight. Yeah. Okay, I'm a knight.
Yeah.
The queen. Everyone knows queens.
I see you as a page,
Okay.
like
What's a page?
an Elliot Page.
What's up?
A page is like a messenger boy.
Is that what a page does? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Squire?
It's gotta
I
be
think
like
it's a squire. Yeah, I don't think they had
Oh,
pages, did they?
I
I think page is like
You think of an
more
NPC
modern.
thing.
I'm picturing Kenneth the Page.
Yeah, yeah, from 30
Page,
bucks.
page might
But
be a
in
thing.
Game of
outside
Thrones-
I'll
business.
check it out.
You're Squire. That's
Get to
cool.
it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Squire like, you know.
Fender Squire.
It's Squire's like a caddy for a knight.
Oh,
You know, you like the
Ooh.
broadsword or the short sword. And you're like,
Fuck,
you know.
I'd probably be a Squire.
That sounds very reasonable. Very doable.
A page (parentheses servant) is
Okay, it's sounding less appetizing. as we
running
go.
messages, serving, cleaning, clothing, and weapons, and learning the basics of combat. And suck 'em on dick right now.
Fuck
Oh, it
it.
says here sucking the deep fryer's dick. Fucking weird that you'd label me that.
Clean my whip.
Damn it.
Wow, open up, page.
Tyler's friar tuck, but it's because he tucks his dick between his legs.
No, I'm not. No, I'm Friar. Hung
I'm
dong.
the horse of the night.
Okay.
Dan,
Too much dick talk in this court.
No, Dan's the queen.
Dan's the lady of the night, but it's KNIGHT.
Yeah, I like that.
When she's sucking, she's sucking the night.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, it was so fun calling Logan a girl when he was drunk the other day. I was really cracking myself up about it.
Just
What happened?
Oh, you were hammered, so you probably wouldn't remember. But like when you were laying
Tell
on the
us.
Jesus,
Yeah, I took a quick
laying
look.
on the ground when when we were opening the pool. Everybody was helping. Logan was asleep on the ground, and my dad was like, "What's up?" I was like, "She had a long day." He's like, "Should we get her up?" Everyone could be like, "Should we move her?" And I was like, "This is unbelievable." It just caught on.
Everyone's just all in immediately.
That's amazing.
Logan had a
Sign of the dead.
tough Monday. He texted me at like 11. It was like I'm already hammered or something. Maybe it might have been later, but
This was a holiday
Minutes
Monday.
later, I woke up at 11.
sorry, he texted me at like 1.
This is Memorial Day, by the way. everybody.
Holiday Monday.
Yeah, Memorial Day Monday.
Clarify.
She's like,
Another
I'm
Monday for
He's
Logan.
like, I'm hammered. Should I clock out?
I was catching the ferry back from Block Island.
Dude, he showed up. I haven't seen
Blockhead
him this drunk in so long. It was nuts.
I did, and it. I mean,
He's like, I'm hammered.
I didn't think it was like that. I had a beer and a frozen mudslide on the island, and then
Mom?
a frozen mudslide.
I have a
was
long
fucking
trip
incredible.
ahead of me. I'm gonna treat
A
myself.
white Zin after that?
And then I got 2 vodka sodas on the ferry, but classic mistake.
Oh, were
when
you
I
hammered?
when I got the first vodka soda, they were like, "Do you want a single or double?" I was like, "Well, obviously I want a double."
Yeah.
And then
What happened to the medium?
I want a quadruple. You fucking idiot.
The
yeah.
vodka soda challenge.
And I was just petting a dog, and I thought it was all good to go. And then like
kind of dog?
halfway to Tyler's, I was like, "Uh-oh." I don't know.
Big dog?
You liked my story of him.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Logan took a full-on 90-minute nap in the grass while
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
around
and then
playing
I woke up
wiffle
to be
ball.
and then I woke up to be a champion at tips.
He was pretty good at tips. Can't even argue.
What's tips?
Frisbee game? You throw it and then you gotta tip it and head it and kick it and
All right.
yeah.
That sounds fun. I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
I've been hitting the first time I ever played Can Jam, I got smashed right in the face.
Oh, and then he also showed up hammered, then slotted in Cam Jam. We were like, what the fuck?
He's back.
Yeah, slotted.
Drunk
I was like,
log
I'm
games.
going to bed.
Idiot savants.
You got hit in the face with the Frisbee?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
I'm bad at it.
You got
Can
bombed.
Jam. Is that like
Yeah.
Polish horseshoes? Is that the same thing when it's on the beer
No,
bottle
can-
on the thing? Or?
Can Jam's the cans with a little slit in the middle.
Oh yeah.
You
If
try
you
and like
hit it.
slap it in the
Yeah.
top.
I want to play
Gotcha.
spike ball.
Yes, we've been talking about this for 4 years now.
What is spike
Think
ball?
I've seen
It's the
that.
beach game.
There's
with
a
the-
net in the center of people,
Yeah.
and you hit it in, and then it's your turn to hit it back onto the thing.
I
and
don't
it
fully
bounces.
understand. Is it?
That
It's
sounds
just like
fun.
keep up, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like 3D volleyball.
Ooh.
Unlike the two-dimensional version.
Volleyball is actually 3D ball.
Dan's only ever played volleyball on Sega Genesis.
3D
It's like
volleyball.
4D volleyball.
There we go.
Fucking even sicker.
It smells different.
Ooh.
That's the fourth dimension.
Smells.
The fourth
Dimensionally.
stinks.
Movement, I think, is the fourth dimension, isn't it?
Time.
Time.
Time. Yeah.
You're-
No, we're living
You're
in the
making
third
sense.
dimension, so yeah, no time.
If
for
you
full
go to a
time.
4D movie, that's like
You
they
move.
they missed you when like there's rain. They you
Yes.
smell
Yeah.
stuff.
I think they're
Smell-o-vision.
using it wrong though.
Did you guys go on
Yeah.
Mom a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved Mom.
just yours.
Well, I
Tyler's
couldn't
mom.
go on Dad.
Yeah.
Home
I-
run. I love
Oh
that.
yeah. Sorry.
I don't think I ever did go on.
Really?
I remember it
still
being
there.
a thing, but I don't
It's
think I
still there.
did.
You get Dippin' Dots.
I'm telling
and
you,
go on Mom.
If we had
I
the
must
green
have
screen,
just-
we could be on Mom right now.
Whoa.
How sick would that be?
Scotty went on Grandmom.
She was fun.
the
They would spray water.
Mom's
on
an
your
acronym,
mom.
right?
Yeah,
Motion.
Motion Odyssey movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I think that was it. Yeah.
That rocks.
Mom. And then I was terrified the first time, and then you go on, and you're like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
Let's go on it 6 more
I'm
times.
so good at Mom.
One of the
You're like bragging. It's like
one
fucking simple.
I didn't even throw up this time.
I cried like at the beginning.
The one I remember was like you're like on a roller coaster through like a volcano.
That's the original one, I think.
Okay.
You go to it like through a bunch of. Oh, is that just a volcano? That might have been a later one.
I don't know. It might be
The
other
original one
things
took you
too.
through all stupid. You were in the city and you go off a building, and then all of a sudden you're like in a spaceship on a sewer.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
It was
Whoa.
a medley of things.
And then they
Yeah.
did a Jurassic Park ripoff one.
Ooh.
And when the T-Rex was in your face, it would spray water.
Yes.
Oh, they did
That's
it.
sick.
Did you ever?
That was huge.
Did you
Would
ever go to
water
Disney
splash
World?
out of the screen? Really?
It came
Yeah,
off
that
of
was
the
how-
seat behind you or something. I think.
Yeah. Did you ever go to Disney World?
Yes.
Did you ever do the like? It's like the alien. Like you, it's like you just. It's not even like really a ride. It's like you're sitting and like there's
It's a
like
mom.
there's an alien in the middle of the
mom?
room, and then like all of a sudden like the lights go out and you hear it like break out, and then like the light you don't know where it is, and you feel it like breathing on you and shit.
Yes. I did a Muppets ride that was similar. I swear to God.
Just as scary.
Just as scary. I did a Muppets.
Fucking Gonzo.
No, they did a thing that
in your ear, it's like Kirby.
literally scared
Waka
the
waka.
fuck- Actually, the cool part was Waldorf and what's his name were up in the corner
Statler.
in real life. Like they weren't part of. They were
Oh,
part of
they
the
actually
theater.
had- yeah.
And then Big Bird came out at the end.
In real life.
in real life, in
were
5D.
really there.
And
5D
what would
work too?
happen is
It's breaking dimensions.
there would be like rats. They were like, "Oh, rats got out." That was my Kermit. Rats.
That's your Kermit.
Rats got.
Kermit isn't Scottish.
Rats got out.
Oh, there we go.
The rats have been released.
The rats are my pretties. And
I want to live again.
Witch of the West. I will get you, my pretty.
all of this to say there was
They're both green.
There was a 4D element where the
We're back
rats
to
were supposed
4D?
be running under
5D.
all the chairs. And there were
Oh.
these little things that came out and tickled the back of your ankles.
Ooh.
I cried so hard on
the Muppets ride.
I fucking hated it.
That's legit a bad use of that technology.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we can make kids feel like rats are like at their feet. That's
That's
horrifying.
I sat up like this the rest of the ride. I was
That's-
like,
Man.
fuck you guys.
That's
Let's
fucked
go
up.
on the Buzz Lightyear experience 6 times.
Did Kelsey enjoy the ride, though?
We went to Disney. It was like me, my mom, and my friend, and we were in line for the Tower of Terror.
Classic.
And, and
Classic ride.
my friend started crying, so like he had to wait with like one of the park attendants while me and my mom went on the ride, and I was like, "Pfft, what a fucking loser. And then like
That was
the
me
full ride
getting on most
happened, and
rides.
as soon as it stopped, I just started bawling my eyes out. But I was so petrified for the entire ride that like I couldn't cry.
Too
until
shy.
it was over.
Yeah.
I'd do the same thing. I'd wait until the ride started to start crying. I'd be like, let me ruin everyone's experience by being the crying guy on the ride.
Well, they really fuck with you on that ride because it's like taking you, like it makes you feel like you're driving through something, and it's like showing you a video, and then all of a sudden the window opens and shows you that you're like fucking 30 stories up, and then as soon as it opens, they just drop you, and you're like,
You're like,
Yeah.
cool, very cool.
I don't think I'll ever
I
go
don't like
on
that
one of
stuff.
those like elevator rides where they just drop
Yeah.
you because of a video like 3 years
Oh.
ago now.
Oh, that just
The
crashed.
kid who just falls.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
It
I thought you
just
meant the one that
falls
just
out
came and smashed
bounces.
down.
Yeah,
That's another
just
one.
more videos like. There's too many videos like that where it's
Yeah.
like this is
Yeah.
too easy of a concept that people seem to fuck up a lot.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's well. I mean, like anytime you're like you look around like a fucking amusement park, I'm like, why do I trust this person with my safety?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a 16-year-old kid with braces like locking me into a roller coaster. I'm like, huh.
Especially at Carnival. Like if it's there for
yeah.
3 days, it's like there's no way you're going on this
Yeah,
ride.
everyone's just hitting buttons. They don't know what
Yeah.
is like going
But
on.
Bigley
with
has
the
that joke
workings.
when he's like, who are we gonna get to operate this dangerous heavy machinery? He's like, I know a kid who has my nephew who smokes pot all day long. I think he'll be good for this. Yeah,
It's all just like
stuttering a lot today.
I don't know. Never mind.
One time,
No,
I went on the
please.
zipper at the when they were used to do the carnival at the Braintree Mall, and somebody else
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
they-
ride like
I don't
had
know
their
that.
fucking pockets full of change.
Oh, yep, that's a
and
classic.
just
zipper.
started getting
Classic
like
zipper.
annihilated by fucking quarters. I was
4D
like,
ride.
You're on a mom.
You don't
I
remember
get
when
so
they
much
did that?
change for all the machines. Fuck.
I did
Shouldn't have gone on Jewish heaven.
Jesus. When I went to a carnival when you're like a local carnival when you're like 15 rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's,
Oh, yeah,
that's
he's
the perfect
I
age
used to
for
love
it.
the
I
way-
was
Yeah.
saying left and right that if you I
You've not been saying this even one time.
Right. Left and right's me and Scotty's there.
I'm right.
What were you saying, right? Oh, right.
I'm right. He's
Right,
left.
I'm left.
Right, left.
It's carnival weather.
That's
I've been dodging that sentence all week.
He's been saying it left and right.
It's everywhere.
Anyone that'll listen, it's carnival weather.
It is nice though. We're in summer over here.
Yeah.
It's summer, baby.
It's like carnival weather.
Yeah.
You know, like this is the time you go, oh shit, the carnival's here. When they
true.
all pull in and you see all the shit folded up.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the next day the Ferris wheels up, and
Yeah.
then the next day
Smell the
fucking
fried
other
dough.
ones up.
Yep.
Yes.
The
You see
pirate ship.
You see the big chair.
The big
Chair.
chair.
Yeah, you take a picture.
The fuck is the
picture
big
of
You take a picture in the big chair.
I've never
It's
seen
just a
a
giant
big chair
fucking
at a
retarded
carnival.
chair.
They do that?
Sofa chair.
You go, that chair's way too big. Grab your phone, take a picture of me in this
I've
fucking.
never in my life seen a big chair.
That's because you're so big that every
The safest
chair,
ride at
every
the
chair is
carnival
the
by
same
far,
size.
actually.
They should have it more places. The
Yeah,
big chair.
I love
Yes.
a big
It's
chair.
good.
I
Big
don't
chairs
think-
is
I
sick.
don't believe the big chair is a thing. You
The
guys
big chair's
are
real.
like- No, you guys are having
And it's
like
at
a
more than
collective
one
delusion.
carnival has done the big chair.
Yes.
I've never seen the big chair.
Yeah, they're full of shit with this big chair.
You
This is
guys-
I'm trying to think of
You
where
guys have
I've.
been missing out for so long. Dan, you're looking up the big chair, right?
Of course.
Do
Thank
they
you.
just have they just have a couch there, and you guys are confused?
Yes.
Like a big chair.
Wow. Oh, it's
Look
like
how
an
goofy
inflatable-
that
It's a
is.
huge chair.
Interesting. The picture's not at a carnival for some
Yeah,
reason.
it's.
Where do you think that
Okay.
big chair?
That's
like,
an
what?
AI
I'm
big
seeing
chair.
lots of
It's
guys.
not an AI big chair.
I'm not seeing a single.
We can
one
find a
of
real
them.
one.
Oh,
Tell
no.
AI
And
to.
then sometimes they have a
fucking-
big crayon with it.
Ooh,
AI's taking over big chairs.
you find
I was
it in the
afraid of
cushions.
this.
Big chair.
Big
Imagine the
chair.
change that's in
Yeah.
the cushions.
AI is
That hit you
in
on
the
the
word
head.
chair.
I mean, literally, he looked up big chair carnival. There's pictures
It's
of
always
carnivals.
red.
There's no pictures of
There's
big chair at the
big
carnival.
chairs at carnivals.
There's not.
Mine are just coming up with a bunch of chairs I could buy. Because you need a big chair. What the fuck?
Do you need a big chair, fat ass?
What the hell?
It's a reinforced chair. Do you remember? I can't remember. the
I'm
last
pissed
time
at
I
you
went-
about not believing in a big chair. I'm like not gonna look at you.
You like should believe it because it's totally real and sick.
Hey, I believe it's real. It's not one time in a carnival ever in the history of carnivals. I haven't been to Candy Lake Park in a long
La,
time. but
I'm not listening.
I remember the last time I went, like, as an adult. You know, they have the fucking, like, I don't even know what to describe. It's like a hall of mirrors, I guess.
Yeah,
Funhouse.
It's a classic. Yeah.
Funhouse?
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
theirs isn't even mirrors. It's just like
It's glass and mirrors.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah, so
you-
you
but
don't-
I was like, pff,
Easy.
as an adult, I'm gonna dunk on this. I walked into it so many times.
Really?
Start
Yeah.
crying immediately.
A rat just touched my ankles. You think there'd be enough like grease from people's faces?
Yes, I do
Hitting.
wonder such things.
Wow.
It's
yeah.
smarter to go late in the night.
That's hilarious. The guy
That's
that
what
has
the
to
pros
clean
do.
it.
Yeah.
the guy that has to clean it's just like spraying.
Spraying his
It's
own
the
stuff.
air.
You do feel like a real fool when you walk into the wall and you're like, fucking, what the fuck?
I
Like,
get
okay.
claustrophobic in there. I get like, I gotta get
probably-
out of here.
You ever do those like fun houses that end with like the wheel spinning? You have to like walk through.
Oh
it?
yeah, and it gets you
Yeah.
all dizzy.
I remember
How
that.
dangerous is that?
Those
Yeah.
are insane.
That's insane.
That's
Even
no amount of
I
willpower.
remember being as a kid
can you
being like,
stand up
this,
in that.
this can't be good.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's how you
Multiplying.
that's how you save money on
And I'm
drinks.
losing control.
Yeah, you have 2 beers and then you go into that thing and you're 8 beers deep.
Face.
You're supplying.
Shut the fuck up, Danny Zuko, or the fucking gay shit. you're
Danny.
saying.
Nothing was cooler to me that Danny Zuko's name was Dan when I was a kid. I was like, wow, the coolest guy in the movie is named Dan.
Let me model my entire being after this.
Did you ever dress like
The
Danny?
coolest, gayest guy in the movie.
I'll be back.
Oh, are we done?
No, that's the 10-minute warning, I think.
Yeah, we're right about there.
No, I never dressed up as Danny Zuko.
53.
He dressed up as Sandra D.
Look at me, I'm
Sandra
Sandra D.
I dressed as fucking Rizzo.
Yeah, you're definitely Rizzo.
Carnivals just said, I want to go to Canopy Lake this year. Kelsey's never been. And I'm like, let's go. We could do
I can fuck with a carnival. I don't want to go to Six Flags or Canopy Lake or anything
Oh,
like that.
Six Flags! I forgot about Six Flags.
I've told you guys about when I don't do rides. One time I went to Six Flags and just followed around like the characters that like do bits and stuff, and I was just part of all their bits. And they would go a little further, I just like walk behind them. And it's like don't do stuff like that. Like fucking yeah. Was
Kid, leave us
Sounds
alone.
like a good time.
got no pussy that time.
Unlike the people who go on all the rides.
No, I was with my
Raking in
girl.
the pussy.
Yeah, I get on Superman, I get off, and somebody sucks me. I mean,
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah,
sucks
Superman
me
and these
on
hoes.
Superman.
yeah. Lois Lane.
Yeah.
Lois Lane sucks me off on
Yeah.
Superman.
Exactly.
No, I went with my girlfriend
You
at the time
don't-
and
you
got
don't
a
go
huge
on
fight.
rides?
No, I'm not a ride
I
guy.
never used. I
Not
used
even
to be
like a-
like you. Now I'm not.
Yeah.
Now I'm a strong boy.
Pretty sure your doctor said you were overweight.
Would you do the teacups?
Nah, fuck
Which
the
are
teacup.
fun.
Tilt-a-whirl?
They can be fun
Yeah,
with
I
enough,
mean,
yeah.
especially if now that you're a larger guy, you get a couple of like big
am I,
friends.
doctor?
No, I'll go with
The
it,
gym
too.
face.
You get in there, you get on like one side of the thing. It fucking whips around.
Yeah,
That,
there's
but that,
centrifugal
no, that makes you
force.
Throw
dizzy
up.
and you want to throw up and
Yeah.
nauseous.
I
You
don't
like to drink.
I don't get the point of rides.
I'm more of a fast guy. Like I want a roller coaster to go fast and drops. Spinning does make me a little scared.
Spinning's
still.
tricky, yeah.
I don't mind the Ferris wheel.
Nah, that's
Ooh.
good.
I like
see.
just
I
chilling
actually-
and going up.
I actually think that's the scariest one because I'm so afraid of heights.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
at
yeah,
least
I don't
on
love
a
it
roller
either.
coaster, you're up and then you're down.
Yeah. I agree.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck at the
Yeah,
tip
you
of the-
stop at
Yes.
the top.
I get
if it
that.
stops, I literally just don't look over the side.
Yeah.
I looked over the side outside of the garage I parked in last night, and I was like, oh.
You got something hanging off your nose.
You know what's really why like kids are always like, oh, we're gonna get on the
Look at
Ferris
these
wheel so we
pieces
can make out. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can just make out
Yeah.
anywhere.
No,
you
no,
want.
it's
You
more
don't-
intimate alone up at the top. Of
You
the
also
Ferris
are
wheel.
never alone.
Me
you
and
can
my
always
dad.
see like the people above
Yeah,
and below
yeah.
you. Like
No, you can't.
100%.
No, when you're all the way at the top,
when
no
you're
one
at the
can
top,
see you.
people can still see you.
No, then a lot of people saw me jacking off. Then
You try to make out in the hollow
No, never
mirrors
saw
and you
that.
keep missing and hitting her reflection. Like, oh, fuck.
want to go make out in the fun house.
The Turkish twist. We were
Sure,
talking about
that's a
that.
big
The
spinner.
left and right was talking about that the other day.
I don't like that one anymore. The feeling like how
Yes.
it pushes you like
Yep.
is uncomfortable.
It feels like my
Yeah.
organs are going back to my spine.
Yeah,
Yep.
it feels wrong. You're like, this
Yeah.
is, but it's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yes.
It's like the
It
one
is.
where you're like, whoa, this is cool. This is.
Science.
I
be
do like
cheap.
the people that like get up on the wall and start like walking. Obviously, not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
My
Not
biggest
legal. Frowned
fear
upon.
is that the person working will leave. And we'll just be stuck on the ride.
I'm sure
Forever?
I'm sure that's happening. Like, I'm gonna go grab a smoke. It's gonna be
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Abandoned mission
forget.
issues over here.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one.
You're
Is
like,
it
oh
the
god, it's like my
Gravitron?
dad all over again.
Is it
Same
the
idea as the
Gravitron?
Gravitron,
Okay, yeah.
Where they
Yeah,
like
yeah.
drop the floor.
Yeah, and you
when you're
spin
on
and you
Yep.
attach to the wall. Yeah,
Yeah.
Never done that.
Never done.
No, it doesn't. Not my cup of tea.
Tyler, we're going
It's-
to Canopy.
it's
This
sick.
is a South Shore
Teacups aren't
Boys
even your cup
like
of tea.
field trip. We're making you go
I
on
will
every
come to
single
Canopy
ride.
Lake.
I'm not going to Canopy Lake with you guys.
We're gonna,
Why not?
we're gonna,
Actually,
we're
do
gonna
they have
kidnap
they have character actors there?
No, they don't actually.
Maybe.
Fuck that.
An
Actually,
Aerosmith
Yeah.
cover band.
Yeah, they have like a
Even better.
A Jackson impersonator.
A what?
I didn't say
Michael
words.
Jackson.
All the end parts came out. But
Oh, the what parts?
none of the beginning
They
parts.
have a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
So,
You could have fun with him.
impersonator.
It'd be very funny if the Michael Jackson impersonator got like caught
pedophile,
touching kids
yeah.
at the toy game.
yeah, just a very literal Michael Jackson impersonator.
I was just
I'm a
following
method
suit.
actor.
Oh, sorry, I did my job.
I'm gonna go as a Macaulay Culkin impersonator.
You go on the
Just
Great.
bang the shit out of Michael Jackson.
high-rise gondola. You know that thing?
I do a high rise gondola. Yeah, yeah.
That's
So heights
like-
aren't your problem.
That's
huh?
like number one.
No, I don't want to. I don't like the
kid
feeling
not
of.
going on a ride.
I don't like the feeling of falling,
Okay.
and I don't like the feeling of spinning.
Spinning.
I like the
Do you
feeling
get that bad
But
like,
how do you know
stomach
if you've never
feeling
been
when
on-
like a sudden
I've been
drop?
on rides. I don't like them.
Here's what you have to do.
They feel like
Decided
shit.
at a
You do
young
the
age.
thing where
I get
when
it.
you drop, you go. You know what I mean?
I do that.
Well, yeah, I know the feeling you're talking about when your stomach feels like,
Like
it's in
it's
your
lifting.
throat.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
gotta scream that out. That's what's going on.
What? No, that's
Are you
that's
hitting
the,
on me?
That's the part that you're supposed to enjoy.
Are you flirting with me right
well,
now?
that's like what I used to do. Is I used to like hold it all in, and I hated that feeling.
Yeah.
When you scream, when you go ah on the drop, it lets that feeling out.
But you don't
and
have
turns it
to
into
scream.
dopamine and euphoria.
He's Mark Wahlberg. You're Reese Witherspoon in Fear.
Yeah,
We're gonna work
exactly.
through this.
Finger
You
you.
need
I'm
to.
gonna
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you. Oh,
Don't-
I've watched that scene on celebpornvideos.com.
Of course you have.
Why? You don't see anything.
I know, but as a boy, you look up anything with fugging in it, and that scene came up.
You
couple
do
times.
see Reese Witherspoon's tits like in that movie. In a
You guys know that classic
I'm
street
more of a
joke?
forehead guy when it comes to Reese.
The classic street joke was like, oh, you hear about that actress that got stabbed? Reese Reese, and someone goes, with a spoon? You go, no, with a knife.
I do remember that.
So sick.
I like one of those. I like is
What'd you say?
a junior came into me while I was peeing one day in high school.
Okay.
He didn't
There you go.
come into me.
Yeah,
He came into the bathroom while I was peeing, and he goes, "You hear about that kidnapping?" And I go, "No." He goes, "Yeah, they just woke him up." And I was like, "Fuck you."
I'm pissing now.
I thought you were gonna do the if you're American when you are going into the bathroom, and American when you're coming out of the bathroom. What are you when you're in the bathroom?
European? Yeah. I got so excited that I thought of it. I'm like,
I know this one.
The N words.
Japanese.
The N words of the European N words.
Japanese.
Japanese. I don't know, they're like pissed and stuff like that.
I
Just making it way too
Famous for their
racist.
piss.
I love joke book jokes.
Yeah,
Yes.
We're just like, yes.
I had the joke.
Oh, I started. No, go ahead.
I had the joke of witch jokes, or the book of witch jokes.
Yeah,
Graveyard jokes?
We already did this.
We did this? Yeah.
Eileen.
Eileen,
It
yeah.
makes no sense. It does
Eileen.
has nothing to do with
It
witches.
has nothing to do with witches.
It doesn't at all.
Like
Yeah,
a woman with one
it's a
leg.
one-legged witch. What they call her,
But
Eileen.
It's like, what is that?
The
Fuck
witch-
does that have to do with
Those
being
are witch. Yeah, those are just street jokes.
There was a
about-
witch named Eileen.
Yeah.
It's like a page one joke, too. That's what they're leading off with.
Yeah, if you go to a VFW comedy show, I promise you one of the headliners is going to tell that joke.
Yeah, there was a comic who used to come to Cagney's every week and tell that joke. Names being withheld to protect the guilty in this case. Yeah.
Class.
Oh, I watched probably, I forget, I set a timer. I think I made it 15 minutes and 46 seconds into David Spade's 2 stand-up special.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
It's
Joe
it's
Dirt.
not very good.
Gotcha.
He's talking about, he's doing jokes about E.T. I'm like, it is 2025.
I'm intrigued.
It's 2017.
You can still still have a new take on
What's
E.T.
his his take on ET?
Phone
Phone home? It doesn't say phone home, right? That's Mandela effect.
No,
right?
he's
Text home.
I don't even remember. He starts by being like complaining about the movies that Delta has available on like their flights, and then he does this whole bit about the Beekeeper, the Jason Statham movie, and then somehow he
Timely.
transitions into E.T.
You are selling me on this special. I'm going to watch this.
E.T.
He
in
does bits
27
about the
dresses.
beekeeper?
Yeah, he was the beekeeper because that was his name as an assassin, and now he's quit and he's actually just a beekeeper.
That is a great point. I thought of that. Well, I was like, what's going on with this?
Yeah, why
It's not a great point. That's just the plot of the movie.
But why? Wait.
It's such a bad movie.
You're
it's
also
scary.
right.
I have a no, I have a
But
question.
then he goes, yeah, they find him, and he kills a couple of guys, and he's like, yeah, I'm the beekeeper, and you just got stung, and he's like, well,
Jackpot.
and Dick Spade's like, well, then you're the bee.
Great point,
He's
David.
like, you're not the beekeeper.
Unbelievable
The
point.
beekeeper doesn't sting. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow, great. What an astute observation about the movie The Beekeeper, David.
Also, is his special called Spoilers? Some of us haven't enjoyed The Beekeeper on a Delta flight yet. I have, but I did see it on a plane. It was awful. You like it?
I mean,
Oh, I thought it was
it's
pretty.
Dan is the
dumbest-
worst taste in movies imaginable.
I love Statham, but man,
My favorite movie up until 2 years ago was Bullet Train.
what
Which is
dethroned
weird
it?
because that movie came out 2 years ago.
Beekeeper took it over.
Beekeeper took it out. Beekeeper,
He really is
the
an
bad
assassin.
guys are like phone scammers for old ladies.
Yes.
Yes.
That's like,
Yeah.
Like Indian guys?
no, you'd think. But
No, yeah.
For
Roche Patesh.
This movie's too progressive to show the people who are actually scamming the elderly.
That'd be fun. Indian people like protesting that movie, being like, you should have Indian representatives
Should have really
as
like
phone
us.
scammers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're actually hiring white people to play phone scammers?
no, they work in like a GTA looking like call center that's like futuristic and cool.
This is
Yeah.
the Beekeeper movie
Yeah,
still?
yeah.
And then he lights
nutty.
all their computers on fire.
Oh,
This movie sounds
spooky.
fucking retarded.
It sounds overbooked.
it's a good one. It's like a fun turkey where like it's
Yeah,
dumb, but you're like, oh, this one they.
Yeah.
It's
It's
got
just
some
a
stuff.
vehicle to watch him punch people.
Yeah.
I have a question, though. So his name is the Beekeeper as an assassin.
Yep.
After he retires as an assassin, becomes a beekeeper. What gave him the name Beekeeper in the first place?
That's what they call all the like high-level assassins, right? So like,
Yes.
woman shows up, they're like, "We're sending another beekeeper."
Yeah,
to
and
do
there's
it."
like a
And then he
queen
easily-
bee and
yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he legit just became a beekeeper afterwards.
It is also
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
very.
Yeah, it's like, was this a coincidence, or is this part of like the process?
It also seems like he would be
I gotta watch
worst.
the special.
It sounds like he'd be the worst spy of all time. It's like you retire and you go into hiding, and you're like, "What should I do for a job?" Oh, the thing that was my name
Yeah.
before.
Also,
Yes,
very out there
exactly.
profession too.
Beekeeper.
You can't hide as a
Yeah.
beekeeper. All the buzzing.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of can because you got the gear on.
You got that.
Oh, you do
yeah.
have the
No one
secret
wants to come
gear.
near bees. Bees are like a scary, source of honey.
They're probably the scariest.
Scary
the
source of
only
They're the
source.
scariest source of honey out there.
It might be the only source of honey.
Second to bears.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
selling a lot of hot honey. It's really popular at the moment with pepperoni stuff. Fucking.
That would be a great line for us. you ever tried hot honey? You're about to get burned.
Beekeeper 2.
The guy's like, what?
Beekeeper too. Hot
The guy's
ones.
like, I love hot honey.
Hello.
We might have done it.
Wow, what a soft
Wait.
landing.
Can we get Tony Soprano before we go?
Oh, Christ. Is that why you invited me?
No,
I
no.
didn't know
But
you did Tony Soprano.
Whoa.
Dan brought up impression. I didn't want to have you do it at the beginning because it would have
Oh, sure.
30 minutes of that. Yeah. Can you give us?
I could, yeah, let me see. if I can
Maybe
fix
do
that.
something about the beekeeper.
Something about the beekeeper? All right, fine.
Walk in.
That's the worst way to walk someone into an impression.
yeah, ready?
Hey, do this.
I'm the
impression.
beekeeper.
You
I-
could be
no.
Carmela.
And all
Hey,
my
it's
impressions
me,
are just
Tony.
wash. I'm Tony Soprano.
The beekeeper.
The movie. I thought it was going to be good.
Whoa.
I ended up watching it. The guy's doing the job of his code name. It's just not believable. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Love the Soprano.
That's my
Not
Scottish
your Winnie
accent.
the Pooh.
You're the only person who ever saw me do
love
that.
your Winnie the Pooh, man.
Oh,
even know.
actually, that would be hilarious if Jason Statham was killed somebody in the beekeeper and was like, "Oh, bother."
Me pot of honey.
Take it all,
Halfway through, he just stops wearing pants.
Take it all, me honey. Do you have a good Winnie the Pooh? Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to work on it. I don't think
did
that
you
was a
do
couple
Winnie
months
the
ago.
Pooh?
I did it, but I don't think I've done it since.
Like, did I lose my mind?
No, I did a Winnie the Pooh.
When did you do it?
At
He did
like
it on
at a
stage
show.
at the-
yeah,
okay.
Studio, I
It-
think.
No, it was at the Royal Garden. I
Oh,
did it.
there, yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
was a while ago.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, bother, I need the honey.
That's one of those things that doesn't come natural. You guys see
Okay.
a lot of voices take a lot of work.
That's one of those,
That's one of those voices you work at.
that's one of those ones you gotta sit in the mirror and just really look at yourself.
Watch a lot of YouTube videos over and over again. I'm like, oh, I love this episode.
Just end up watching a bunch of Winnie the Pooh. I'm doing it for the accent.
Yeah. My girlfriend's like, what the fuck is going on here?
I'm trying to learn. Fuck! The fuck out of here! All right.
Nice.
All right,
Thanks for
Matt.
coming, Matt.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Matt
This is great.
McArthur on Instagram.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, Matt McSomething.
McSomething on
That's
Instagram.
it. Matt McSomething. Like, follow so you can see me post a clip from a show every 6 months. And by clip, I mean a still photo that someone else took of me. But it's good.
That's what's
See
up.
my headshot from when I was 60 pounds lighter and had short hair. Still using it.
The king. Matt McArthur.